Welcome to another episode of Extinct Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the prehistoric planet Zalmoxes. And here's the making of our Zalmoxes. Okay, so we're doing our last our last small prehistoric planet custom, and here we have the Zalmoxes, which I sketched up here. We'll be using this particular base figure for this one, and I've already made some changes to this. As you can see here, I have cut on some parts, the middle and then the tail, and we've reattached it. And then all we have to do now is make some more modifications to it. I also removed the sickle claw on this one. Alright. So here's how it looks like after we've had included some clay to it. It's looking a bit like the Zalmoxes already. All we have to do now is paint this bad boy. Alright, so we had our Zalmoxes already prepped up and ready for painting. So we will be using some different sizes of brushes, acrylics, and then of course water. And we're ready to paint. Alright, so this is a mixture of gray and a little bit of violet. And we're painting this on the uppermost portions of the creature, such as that of the head, some parts of the body, of course, that of the arms, legs, and also the tail. We do this for 2 coats, I guess, just to have an even coat on the creature, and then we'll be moving on to the next color. So here's a different color that what we have earlier on. This is a much lighter one. I hope when it dries it is much lighter, but yeah, so sometimes you have to test several colors on paper before you put it on your figure, so it looks much accurate, I guess. So let's just put it on and then let's dry it, and if it's not, then we'll make several adjustments to it. Now it's time for us to put on the secondary details on our Zalmoxes. So the Zalmoxes has this lighter undertone to it. So this is a mixture of the previous colors that we had on earlier, but we add in more white to it. So technically it's more white with a tinge of purple or gray. So with that already in place, we're doing some minor details on the stripes on this one. It may not be very apparent on the creature, but it does have several other details, such as, you know, some speckling in between the white edges over here. So we're putting that on the figure. And now for some more of the details. So this is a mixture of light blue, some greens, and then the whites and the grays that I have, and we're putting on some stripes, speckles on the back of the Zalmoxes. It does have those in the series, but don't overdo it to cover everything. It has to be placed strategically so as not to overtake on the gray stuff of the Zalmoxes, because it's generally how it is being seen there. So just put on a bit and then see whether or to add or to take out some of these details, but do spread it out accordingly, but just be mindful of that so that it doesn't overtake on the grays. like so. For some more of the details, we'll be painting the beak here a mixture of black and violet, so it stands out like so. Also, the Zalmoxes would have a dark undertone on the eyes, so we're going to frame that with the same color over here. Then later on, we'll be putting on the details, as in putting in the eyeballs, which is quite bright, so that it will frame perfectly. Also, the fingernails would have the same colors, and even the claws on the hands and the feet. Like so. We're going to do that on the other side, and that is where we're going to end the making of the video for our Zalmoxes. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video. And here are the winners of our Guesses PC contest. Let's start with our lucky picks. Here they are. Max P. Siva, Alice the Dinosaur Emperor, Ayo Siete, KM Zafri, Mammoth's Wife, Robert Stone, AZSMX, FNAF Tron, Malik Astri, and Prehistoric Species. Congratulations everyone! And now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10
System
Top
Ellie
9
Jariel Korea,
Top 8
Rooney's Dino Art,
Top 7
Unofficial Jurassic World,
Top 6
Meme Raptor,
Top
Revenue
5 Top 4
Arana Sinsa Gamer,
Top
Dino
3
Beast, Theory the Mr. Therizinosaurus, and Prehistoric Live. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guesses PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinctbricks icon and it will link you to the Extinctbricks homepage, and in the homepage just click on the community link to see all our posts. And now, moving on with our closer look. Hey there everyone, I'm Colton Todd, and I'm quite glad and happy to be presenting to you the Zalmoxes from the series of Prehistoric Planet that Extinctbricks is actually doing. So, I'll be back later on for some size comparison, so I'll see you later. So, taking a look closely on the Zalmoxes here, the Zalmoxes is actually one of my favorite smaller ornithopods, and it's actually based off from this particular photo over here. So they are depicted in Prehistoric Planet as cute, chubby ornithopods, and I can't agree anymore. Or I cannot agree more. I mean, they are so cute, and actually their depiction of the Zalmoxes made me like them even more. And so I wanted to make one, but if I would have a lot of base figures for this one, I would make a ton of them, just so they are herd type of and maybe I would make a an enclosure for such creatures. But for this year's I just made one, and here is how it looked like. So it's a grayish violet color in terms of at least overall coloration to it. It has white detailing as well as blue to teal coloration of stripes on the back, as you can see here. It doesn't have any articulation, as it is a very small figure, as you can see here, but it actually can stand on a base plate. So we have here a base plate where we can stand our Zalmoxes over here, so it fits perfectly. Of course, the base figure for this one is the beta bootleg base figure that I used. I hope that is not the original Lego though. But nonetheless, it turned out really good. So I just have to extend the body a little bit, make it a little more bulkier from the top as well as from the bottom, and then of course I made some modifications to the head so that it would look like the Zalmoxes. And so far so good. It's looking very much like the Zalmoxes in the Prehistoric Planet series. And that's it for the closer look on our Zalmoxes. We'll be now moving on to the next portion of this video. And here's our size comparisons. Alright, so Colton here is back for some size comparisons. Oops, and as you can see here that the Zalmoxes is actually much smaller than our human counterpart here, and compared to this particular photo over here, definitely it's around the same size. There are actually 3 subspecies of Zalmoxes, and this could be somewhere in between of those. So now let's move on with some size comparisons with other family, as we can call it. First up, we have our HYPSILOPHODON over here. So yeah, so this HYPSILOPHODON is based up from a depiction of the HYPSILOPHODON of the prehistoric kingdom. It has this antennae over it with lots of feathers, long tail, and it's just really cute as well. So there's gonna be a lot of cute things that you're going to see here on this channel, so so check out. Alright, so another would be the OTHNIELLA. So this is another cute HYPSILOPHODON, ornithopod, or that is actually made by me, and it has this blue head to it, and then the rest has stripes of white and then green overlay of the body. So again, this is the OTHNIELLA, guys. Another would be the DRYOSAURUS, which I made here from before. I think it was way back. It's cool, you know, it's a cool custom as well. I like the coloration on this one, but I think it's a bit outdated in terms of how I actually paint, and also you know, make my creatures. Probably I would be doing several revisions of this one. I think this is already my 3rd or 2nd revision for the DRYOSAURUS, but since the DRYOSAURUS is actually one of my favorites, especially that is actually included in the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, probably I'll be making one of these, and then the other would be based off from the Operation Genesis DRYOSAURUS. Who knows, we'll see. Alright, so another would be the Zalmoxes made by Ibitoy Universe, and here it is. Oh my god, look at that. It's such a sight to look at. It looks scary even because of the eyes, you know, glowing white like that. I really like how it actually resembles the creature. It has a slight sail to it, but it has some, you know, resemblance, especially the head, the body, towards this particular HYPSILOPHODON, the one that is more accurate. And yeah, so I hope that probably soon Ibitoy Universe would also make a DRYOSAURUS someday, which is actually one of my favorites. I'm not so sure if the DRYOSAURUS is actually in Jurassic World, the game, but we'll see. Pretty much soon we'll be updating you guys on some of the creatures in Ibitoy Universe. And lastly, the largest of the family, which we have, would be the Iguanodon. So the HYPSILOPHODON is actually a iguanodontid as well. It's included in that particular family, and definitely this one is quite small, almost just the height of the forearm of the iguanodon. And I'm not sure, guys, if you have seen this already, this particular custom of mine. This is the Iguanodon from Jurassic World Dominion. I do have another Iguanodon, which is the Iguanodon from Disney, or Disney Dinosaur. I like both of them. I do prefer the other, the Disney Dinosaur, but I just wanted to show you guys this particular custom of mine, because we've already shown the Iguanodon in some of the videos just a few days back, or just a few weeks back. So check out the Iguanodon, guys, on our Jurassic World Dominion series. It is a cool custom. You can see that it can open and close its mouth. It has some articulation on the neck, on the base of the neck as well, and even the wrist here has some articulation also. I wanted for it to have the articulation on the wrist because I'd like to see it, flip its arm like that, and probably strike a thing or two on its opponent using its thumb. Alright, so that is it for our size comparisons. Let's now move along with Extinct Breaks PC roll call, and we have here all the creatures that we've shown so far here on this video. And if you do have other suggestions of other creatures that you'd like to see here on this channel, please comment them down below, so that if I feel interested and with enough energy to make those, I would definitely try to make them up. Also, Colton here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here would be available in our Extinct Breaks playlist over here, but I will also be placing in individual links to all of these creatures so that you won't have to go through all 400 and plus video uploads that I've already included in this channel. Alright, so let's now start with our Extinct Breaks PC roll call. Starting from the back here, this is our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Dominion Iguanodon. This is our Toy Universe Zalmoxes level 40. We have here our Extinct Breaks Jurassic World Dryosaurus, our Extinct Breaks OTHNIELLA from Jurassic Park, our HYPSILOPHODON from based off from Prehistoric Kingdom, and of course the star to show here, this is our Extinct Breaks Prehistoric Planet Zalmoxes. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this particular short video. Do please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you happen to like this content and also some of my videos as well. Don't forget to share with your friends. And that's it for the video, guys. I'll see you on the next. Bye for now. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Toy Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Usher. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!